All right, so today I have Miss Poetic, aka Just Poetic. She's an upcoming Twitch streamer, seamstress, photographer, artist, mother, yeah, entrepreneur. So yeah, Miss Poetic, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's just poetic, but most people just call me poetic. I call myself poetic because I love poetry. Yeah, it's just the way I like to express myself. I'm real creative. I like entrepreneurship, into business. I started my own Twitch. Well, I'm a new Twitch streamer. I started it because I have a background in radio broadcast, so I always had a thing where I like talking to people and stuff like that. So yeah,
Yes, ma'am. Well, Miss Poetic, I want to tell you thank you for coming on my show.
no problem.
My first question for you is, what's your zodiac sign?
Gemini.
What do they say about Gemini?
Well, they say that Geminis are two-faced, and Geminis really have a bad reputation, but we are really sweet people. We really sweet people that's like ready to fight and be a whole nother person, but in a good way. Like we ride or die. We ready for war. But yeah,
Absolutely. Um, what's your favorite color?
my favorite color is orange.
Has it been orange all your life?
Yes, ever
Yes.
since ever since I first started watching Winnie the Pooh, I love Tigger, and that's why my favorite color is orange.
I love Tigger too.
Yeah.
What are your five favorite foods?
Oh, five. Okay. Pizza, uh, 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 chicken parmesan, uh, what else? Burritos, Chipotle burritos. I love coconut shrimp. That's four. And what else I like? I like bacon, egg, and cheese sandwiches, turkey bacon, because I don't eat pork. So yeah.
That's what's up. That's what's up. People be sleeping on that coconut shrimp now.
I
They're
get,
gonna be
oh my
hitting.
gosh. Look, I get it. Like they have it like in a giant and stuff, and that stuff be like $8. I be like, I don't be kidding. $8 kind of steep for some little teeny shrimp, but I still get them. But I used to make them myself though. But sometimes I be lazy. Yeah,
Yes, ma'am. Um, if you, what five foods do you recommend me trying of yours that you make?
that I make. Oh, I know how to make the lasagna. I know how to make good seafood salad. I know how to make some bomb mac and cheese. I know how to make some what else I know how to make? I make good pancakes, and I make what else do I make that taste good? I know I can make spaghetti. I don't know, that's not nothing special, but yeah, spaghetti.
Absolutely. What five restaurants do you like to go to?
I don't go to restaurants.
That's okay.
I haven't been to a
Well, you
restaurant.
said Chipotle.
Oh well, I guess if that count as a restaurant. I mean, fast food restaurants. I would say Chipotle, Chick Fil A. Um, what else? Chipotle, Chick Fil A, Kava, um, uh, Potbelly, and I don't know. Whatever place sells like Jamaican jerk chicken, I will go there and eat it.
Yes, ma'am. Miss Poetic. What five countries would you like to visit?
Well, like I said, I want to like in specific because I just don't want to just visit places. Like in general, I want to visit specific places. Like I want to go to the Philippines because my dad's side is from the Philippines, and I've never met them, but I always hear stuff about them. So I would like to see how they live and tell them how I'm living and stuff like that. And I know they can't afford to come over here, so because it costs so much. And I also want to I want to visit South Africa because South Africa is so beautiful. Like It's so beautiful, and I want to go back to my roots, and see where we all come from. Like it's amazing that there's so many black people in America who don't even have the desire to go to South Africa. But what's another place that I want to go to? I want to go to Thailand. I want to visit Thailand. I just want to go places and eat like a bunch of different kind of foods. Who else have good food? Um, I don't know. I can't think of any
That's
other place.
okay. That's okay. My next question for you is: would you rather go into space or deep sea diving?
Oh, space or deep sea diving. Can I say neither one?
For sure.
Because I like to breathe. Like, so thinking I can be somewhere where it's possible that I can not be able to breathe is scary for me. It's like being stuffed in a locker. Like, I don't want to. I mean, that you can still breathe, but I'm just saying it's scary. It's being stuffed in like a small space. Like, I don't like that. But yeah, no, neither.
Absolutely. My next question for you is: what are your five favorite animals?
Animals. Well, I want to get a Tibetan Mastiff because I just wanted a big teddy bear dog that's like super protective. I like golden retrievers, parrots. Um, I like uh, what else? I like monkeys and giraffes. I don't know.
That's cool.
I just threw the giraffe one in there. I don't know. But yeah,
That's cool. That's cool. What are your five favorite drinks?
what kind of you like? Alcoholic drink or
It don't matter.
regular drink?
If you can do both if you want.
Oh well, I'm gonna just do regular drinks because we ain't gonna go there. But okay, I like cran raspberry juice. That's my favorite juice. I like um, Mountain Dew. That's my favorite soda. My favorite soda growing up is orange soda because I used to watch what's the name, Kenan and
Ken and
Kel,
Kel.
and
Yeah.
Kel loves orange soda. I'm like, damn, I love orange soda too. Like, so orange soda just became my favorite. And then I used to watch Good Burger and stuff like that. But anyway, so that was three. You said five. Okay, orange juice, and then I like those what you call it? They like shake drinks. I forgot the name of it. They like good. They like organic, like shakes. I don't know.
Are you
They
talking
got
like mochas?
huh?
Is it called boba? Boba tea?
No, not bubble tea.
Oh,
But anyway, it's like an organic fruit shake. But I forgot the name of it. But yeah.
for sure, for sure. Do you like to go shopping?
Yeah, I like to go shopping, but I like to get more of a steal out of the company than what they getting out of me. So I try to find as many deals as I can find. Like if I could be on any show, it will be how to be as cheap as you could be and look cute.
Oh, you remember that old show? It's like for old. I mean, boom. You remember that old show? It's
But
like where it's like a game show where it's like couples or friends or whatever, and they in a grocery store,
yeah, I
and
think
then
I did. That sounds familiar.
it's like the dude say, "I need you to find this item," and you got like 30 seconds. You got to run around the grocery store and find the
Yeah.
item, and then you got to say what price it is.
Oh yeah, I think I don't know if I really watched that show, but I remember the show like that though.
For real, it's an
But
old.
yeah,
I
that's
can't remember
I would definitely be on that show.
it.
I will
For real,
coupon it up for real. Like I'm a super saver for real.
for real.
Y'all just don't know. I gotta make my own segment about that. But anyway,
Do you like to go shopping online or in the stores?
oh man. So you know what's I would rather have cash, not doing Corona because now I just use my phone and I just I don't even touch it. But I normally would like to use cash because you can see it come off your hand. But when you online, you just buying up crap. And next thing you know, you look at your account and you don't have nothing in it. You ain't got nothing in there. You're like, damn, I just bought that them boots and that jacket over Amazon. Now I ain't got no money. But yeah, I like to order stuff, but I like to order like organic stuff, like black seed oil, like sea moss, like lemon pills and stuff. Like I like to order organic stuff because it takes too much time to make it by myself. But yeah, I like to order stuff.
Absolutely. What are your five favorite websites to go to?
Oh my goodness. Like the apps included.
Hmm.
Okay, so Instagram, Snapchat, um, what else? Shine. It's a store called Shine. I go on there and look at every outfit they have in the store, and I don't get nothing. For real. I look at every outfit they have because some people say Shine is like they say it's a scam or they got some cheap clothing, but I think their clothing is cute, and I just enjoy looking at their stuff. And anyway, so that's one of my favorite websites just to look and I don't know window shop. But anyway, um, what else? I said three: Walmart and Amazon.
Yes, ma'am. My next question for you
Mm.
is what are your plans for the next 5 years and what are your plans for the next 10 years?
Okay, so in the next 5 years, I plan to be a big time streamer. I want to have my YouTube established. I want to have my own athletic line. I want to be make a difference for somebody in this world, whether it's like a little bit of people or a lot of people. I want to be able to change people's lives in 5 years. I also want to be able to purchase my own home and what else? Just be in a position to be able to help people instead of being in a position where I wouldn't say I need help, but yeah, I can't. I'm in a position where I can't really help, like I want to. But yeah, but in 10 years, what I want to do, um, I don't know. I want to have like a super $1 million business, whether it's from my athletic wear line or if it's from like teaching people how to use Photoshop and do photo manipulation and stuff like that. So uh, yeah, that's
That
what.
sounds good. That sounds real
Yeah,
good. Do you have any talents?
yeah. I know how to draw. I know how to write. My favorite class in school was writing. Uh, what else? I don't know. I'm a photographer, so I feel like I have an eye to take really nice pictures. Like I love really old stuff, so all the pictures that I take are like mainly like old thing ideas. But I'm really good at it. I'm really good. But another thing that I'm good at is just putting stuff together. I just like putting stuff together and being creative and just using anything with using my creativity brings me joy. So yeah, anything that brings you joy, I feel like that's something that you're good at because you can do it with no sweat. But
Absolutely.
yeah,
I agree. I agree. Um, what is your message to the girls of the future who are 20 and under? And what is your message to the women of the future who are 20 and older?
um, for the girls that are 20 and under, I would say be true to yourself. Try not to focus on what everybody else wants you to do and what everybody else wants you to be. No, just go for your goals. Whatever you want, do not let people discourage you and tell you that it's stupid. Just because something is stupid to somebody else, it could be, amazing for you. And most people try to discourage you because they can't do it. They feel like, if I can't do it, what the heck? Like, how she gonna accomplish that? Especially if they feel like you on a lower level than them. Like, cause some people put themselves on a pedestal. But yeah, just go for what you want. Just know that you're beautiful. Know that you are worthy of everything in this world. And for the people that's what you say, for the people that's
20 and older.
20 and older, okay. For the people that's 20 and older, support your support the people that's on the same level as you. Like it's so many people that get to a certain level, like a higher level than you, and they treat you like they never been on that level. They treat you like like you are less than. But yeah, once you get to a certain level, do not it's not cool to act like you never been at that point and treat people like dirt, And then if you're on the same level as somebody, support them. Don't just don't just be all for yourself, because if you all for yourself, you will be faster, successful faster, being in line with other people and trying to not like copying off each other, but supporting each other and making sure that we all win, that we all are successful. So it's too many of, especially Black women, it's too many of us like in a battle, like a war, instead of supporting each other. But yeah, that's what I would say.
Yes, ma'am. What would you like to tell your future self 20 years from now?
Oh man, uh, I would tell myself that I am proud of you. I'm proud of you for setting out to do everything that you said you was gonna do.
Yes, ma'am.
Yep.
What is your message to the current women around the world?
Just be brave, be bold. Of course, people gonna look at you a certain way. People think of women as, a lot of people think of women as objects. A lot of people degrade and devalue women, but just be brave and stand up and show them not only your beauty but your brains. So yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Absolutely. My next question for you is: are there any shout outs that you would like to make to your friends or to your family?
Uh, well, I it's a lot of people, so I just shout out all my family. Shout out all my family. Um, yeah, that's it.
That's fine. That's fine. Um, what did your parents teach you as a child that you're gonna try to teach your children in the future?
To um, well, it's probably a bad quality, but my mom, she has a thing where she never asks anybody for anything. She makes sure she goes out and get it herself. So I think that, well, I know that quality passed on to me because I don't like for anybody to do anything for me. I feel like it's a flex in this world, because at the end of the day, you gotta make sure you straight. No matter who else can do something else for you, you gotta make sure you are straight. So, and then at the end of the day, if they can do something, if somebody else could do something for you, they just helping you. It's just a plus instead of it being like a crutch. It's a or a helping hand. It's just something extra. It's a bonus. So yeah, she yeah. I don't know. And my dad, he talks to me a lot about like spiritual stuff. So it's just what he taught me from talking to me every day about spiritual stuff. Is just like it's good to have somebody that's therapeutic that you can talk to, and get outside of this world. We have all of these distractions and stuff, and all this technology, where you could just like talk about God, and what your spirituality, your soul. Talk about who you really are, and pay attention to yourself. Like even pay attention down to like me moving my hand like this. Some people don't even pay attention to the fact that they are controlling their own body. I know it's like super deep, but it's crazy. Like we live in a world where we don't even pay attention to us as a person. But yeah.
Absolutely. I agree. My next question for you is: what type of content do you create?
Um. Well, like reactions. I like to react to different stuff, and I um do well, I'm starting to do photo manipulation videos to show people how I edit the videos. Well, how I edit the pictures and stuff. And I'm also going to do videos on how I edit portraits to, to just give somebody some inspiration to see that it's not that hard. Like once you learn the basics, like it's not really that hard. But yeah, just to make some another photographer's or another editor's life a little bit easier, and then make it easier to understand because people use a lot of terms that a lot of people aren't familiar with, or give people like the runaround, the loop, or whatever you want to call it, and try to make it hard for people to understand. But I want to make it easy because it wasn't easy for me because I feel like people were trying to not really tell you how to do it, but they wanted you to figure it out. Basically, they just trying to get views or whatever you want to call it. But yeah.
Absolutely. My next question for you is, what would you like people to know about you before they go to your social medias?
Um, what do I want people to know? I just want people to know that I'm just a super cool person. Like, I'm just a super cool person. I feel like I have a great personality. And like, I'm really, like, people literally, DM me and just, like, random people would DM me and ask me questions. And I will, like, if it's appropriate, I will answer. Like, if you have a problem or something, or if you need somebody to talk to, like, it probably don't seem like approachable or something. I don't know if you just look at my Instagram because it's really not telling much about me. But yeah, I'm just a people person, and you can ask me anything, almost anything, almost
Absolutely.
anything.
My next question for you is, how do you feel women are represented in the world?
Oh no, terrible. Women are represented terrible. Women are used all the time. Women are used as props, and I feel like that's why it's up to us to stand up and show people what women can really do because women are strong. Women have babies. Like women, a lot of women are single parents and they take all of that weight and they put it on their back and they don't ask no questions. A lot of women don't even ask for child support and stuff like that. A lot of women start businesses by themselves where they don't need nobody else. Like so women are really strong and I feel like we are the backbone of men. We keep it going. So yeah, I just feel like
Absolutely.
we need a little more appreciation.
Well, boom. First and foremost, I would like to tell you thank you for all that you do and the entire women community because I look up to y'all. Y'all my role models. I don't
Thank
care what
you.
nobody else say, but shoot,
Yep.
you could do a lot more than what I can. You can go through a lot more than what I
You
can.
ain't lying either.
For real.
You
I
ain't
ain't nowhere in the world I'm gonna even think about seeing what labor feel like. Mm, I
yeah.
don't like bumping my elbow. I know I can't hold no child on me.
No, they say having a baby is like breaking like what 100 and something bones at one time. That's what it feels like.
Do you agree?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh man, I don't even.
Oh yeah.
I'm cool on that.
Yeah.
I'm
It's
cool
it's
on
it's
that.
crucial. It's yeah. Yeah. That's all I can say. But okay.
Yes, ma'am. What needs to be changed for women to have more power?
Um. What needs to be changed for women to have more power is for the people who actually have power to stand up and represent us too. We can't just it can't just be us because obviously we are not respected enough for it to just be us. It gotta be the men to stand up and say, you know what, this woman is valuable. I do respect this woman. But a lot of men aren't doing that. But we try to do it ourselves, but really it has to be all of us to look at to see the value in women to make a change. It's like everything else.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
My next question for you is, okay, boom. Now the next set of questions I want to ask you are towards our African community.
hmm
The first one is, do you feel police brutality is real or do you think it's made up?
Police brutality is definitely real. People are definitely targeted based on the way they look, and it's a shame. It's a shame. I really think all that racism stuff is just pure ignorance, like judging people for their skin color or for the way their hair looks. And, like, I just think that's so crazy because you can't tell me how I am based on the way I look. There's no way you can tell me. So it's just ignorance, and I don't even like to think about it because it's hard to think about people losing their lives, and then people say ignorant stuff like, oh well, they were doing this, they were trying to steal something, or they were doing something, so they saying that like they deserve to that brutality, or they weren't any good anyway, so it doesn't matter, their life didn't count. But every life counts, just like they say all lives matter. I don't know why they point out that all lives matter, because we know that all lives matter. But somebody had pointed out to me, um, if you live on the street where it's all houses that look the same, everybody else's house is fine, but then your house is burning down, are you going to say, well, all the houses are just as important as this house, or you going to try to put out the fire on the one house? So, I mean, I just don't get it. I feel like that's, what about me? Me too. They just want some attention. But yeah, we just need some peace. And just like I said with the women, and that the men have to stand up, and for the women, everybody has to stand up for the African American community. Well, not in the African American community, Africans period, like black people period. People have to stand up for black people because, like I said, even in the Philippines, my family is from the Philippines. They have Negro Filipinos, and they are treated just like the black people in America. So that's a problem everywhere. But for that to work, everybody had to stand up and say, no, these people are important. At least maybe the people that's in charge, like the government. But at the end of the day, some people see value in us and some people don't, and we just have to tread lightly. Be smart. You know, but yeah, hopefully a change will happen soon.
Absolutely. My next question for you is, can you send a positive message to negative law enforcement who don't like Africans? Can you give them some words of encouragement and tell them how they can do better, I guess?
Well, I think they have families too. So, like, if you have a family, just think about how you would want your daughter to be treated or your wife to be treated. Would you want your wife? Because there's no discrimination on the sex of the person. It doesn't matter if they're male or female. If you are a black person, you are targeted more than anybody else. So, would you want your daughter or your son or your brother to be thrown down and shot over like stealing a freaking pack of cigarettes or something? Like, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like they aren't thinking logically. They aren't thinking smart when they do that stuff. I don't know what they're thinking. It's hard for me to even comprehend it. My brain is just like, I don't know. But yeah, it's just like, just think about your own family. Just think about your own family. And it's like they just throw that out the window. The fact that these people have families, the fact that these people have moms and dads and people that love them and care about them and care if their life is being taken away, they don't think about that at all. They just think about, oh, my life is at stake. When you think about it, I love all people. I love all people. Honestly, I do. But certain people, Caucasian people, not talking about the people right now, but they have ancestors who have a history of murdering people of color. So we're not saying, um, oh, feel bad for us. We're saying take responsibility for the stuff that's been done to our ancestors and the stuff that's been ingrained in your generation's heads for years and years. That's all we're saying is open your eyes and realize that it's a real thing. But a lot of people, they don't want to realize that it's a real thing because they're getting a benefit from it. They're getting a benefit, so why mess up a good situation for them? You know. And it's some Caucasian people that's like, oh yeah, I stand up for them, but it's not enough. It's not enough. But yeah. So. It's just a rough. It's a rough topic for sure.
Yes, ma'am. Can you send a positive message to our brothers and to our sisters coming together?
Um, yeah. Well, we've been dealt a hefty hand because like a lot of people like, oh, get over it. Y'all been, a lot of y'all are poor. A lot of y'all don't have much. But you got to think about it. Back in the day, um, when the slave owners, after they freed the slaves, they passed down those houses. They passed down their wealth. They passed it down and passed it down and passed it down. What did we have to pass down? We didn't have nothing to pass down. Like when we left slavery we literally had nothing. And then we built something and it still got burned to the ground in Tulsa. So it's hard to come from nothing and be positive. Like a lot of people look at these guys on the corner or these guys in the hood and they like, oh, they nothing but thugs. But when you trap somebody in the system and you tell them there's no way you can do stuff, the only way you can do stuff is if you have money, then what are they gonna result to? And then they go to jail and they come out of jail and they have that on their record and it's like, damn, what I'm gonna do now? They're gonna result back to the street. So my thing is, it's just that's why being an entrepreneur, and it's cold in here. I don't know what's cold in here. Being an entrepreneur is so important. It is cold. I'm like shivering, but anyway, being an entrepreneur is so important for the black community because we need to pass down businesses. We need to pass down stocks. We need to teach uh, people like how to run the stock market and stuff, how to trade, how to know what the uptrend and the downtrend is. We need to you know um yeah, show people instead of showing people like how Columbus sailed the ocean blue or whatever. We need to be teaching these young kids um how to put together how to read a light bill or how to put together a business plan and stuff like that. How to be their own person, but at the same time, the school system is not made to give you a boost. It's made to make you be a worker bee. So my advice to black people is just to think outside the box. Think outside the box and know that you have your own mind and you can make your own way. You don't have to be trapped in the system. I know it's comfortable, but you don't have to follow that generation after generation. You can break the trend. But anyway, yeah, I think turning the heat is cold.
Absolutely.
Oh, what is turning the heat is cold in here. But anyway, oh, that's gonna be on the interview.
If you want me to edit out, I will, but
Oh,
it's
you
gonna
can put
be
it
on there.
in there.
Yes, ma'am.
I don't get it.
My next question for you is: how do you feel black women are represented in the world?
In the world. Oh well, not good. I feel like all women are. I feel like it's a man's world. It's a man's world at the end of the day. But like James Brown said, what James Brown said, it wouldn't be nothing without a woman. You got that daggone right. You better know it. You better know it. But anyway, yeah, that's all I got to say about that.
For real.
Mhm.
Um, and what my last question for you is: what is your message to the black woman of the world?
Just keep doing you. Be beautiful. Love yourself. Love your nappy head. Love your curls. Whatever you got. Love your curves. Love your big lips. Love your big nose. Your big booty. Everything you got. Your beautiful skin. Know that you are beautiful, and you are a force to be reckoned with. That's why it's even a problem with you in the first place because you are a force to be reckoned with. Yeah.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yep.
Miss Poetic, thank you for coming on my show.
No
Um,
problem.
is there anything that I didn't ask you or anything that we didn't talk about that you would like to say?
No, I think you asked me everything. I need to turn the heat up in this piece. It is cold. I turned on the heat and then I turned it off and I'm cold as hell. But anyway, yeah, it must be freezing cold outside. I'm in DC by the way, y'all. It's cold. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Well, yeah, thank you again, Miss Poetic. Y'all, if y'all don't like my channel, it's not for me, it's for them. So please show her love. She's just starting out on Twitch. and she trying to reach affiliates. So all she needs is 50 followers.
Yes.
So
Yep.
yeah,
Yep. So
y'all
make sure y'all
can.
follow me. If y'all see this interview, y'all go through this whole interview and y'all don't follow me, I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna find you and we gonna fight. I just don't. I just motivated you. I done told you my whole life story, and we gonna fight. So y'all better do your thing. Hook me up. I just said support. We gotta support each other. So if you support me, I will support you for sure. For sure.
Absolutely. Thank you again, Miss
Mm,
Poetic, for coming on my show.
no problem.